What's up, fam? Just wanted to stop in and share with you three things that can help you boost your self esteem or even your self confidence. Anything that can help you feel better, basically. Um, Want to share as a disclaimer that I am not, by no means, an advisor or a counselor or anything like that, but I do want to share based off of my own experience. And the first thing I want to share with you is Proverbs 18 and 21 that says that life and death lies in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat of its fruit. Mark 23 Mark 24 and 11 reminds us about speaking things that whatever you believe, you shall have whatever you say. And so, in other words are powerful. I've mentioned this before that words are powerful. And I just want to remind you that since words are powerful, what you say can either help you or harm you. It can be for your benefit or for your detriment. So, always remember to speak words over yourself that if no one else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself and speak over yourself because a lot of people aren't going to do it for you. We're living in a day and time where people are not, they don't care, they're for themselves. And the Bible even said that men will be for themselves, so we have to care for ourselves as well as care for other people. But in order for us to care for other people, we have to care for ourselves, and that includes speaking life over yourself. It's very important. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to be around and surround yourself around people who are different from you but who are God-fearing people, or people who are doing better than you and who are positive. So anyone who you can emulate that is in God's image but is another human being. That no one is perfect. So you want to discern in the spirit. You want to discern spirits, and you want to be able to connect with people in the on the spiritual realm who are like you or like God, but who are different from you in an earthly realm. They don't have to look like you exactly. They don't always have to think the exact same way you think, but you got to be around people who are doing better than you, that you know are successful and who are willing to support what you do, as long as what you're doing is a good thing, is positive thing, it's within the will of God also. So that's the second thing. The third thing is to do the opposite, and that is um, disconnect yourself around from toxic people. So anyone who is toxic, anyone who has anything negative to say, a negative Nancy, is some people say, um, you don't need to be around those people. I know it's hard when you're on the job. I've dealt with that before, but you want to um, take that time out and step away sometimes if you can, even if it means going to the bathroom to pray, going to the bathroom and speaking exact opposite of what they just said. If what they said is negative, keep a smile on your face if possible, but stand up for what you believe in. And I believe in that. Sometimes you have to speak out when necessary. And even if it means walking away, I know it's hard, especially if you have children or if you have a family. But sometimes, searching for something that's better than what you have or better than what you're dealing with, because nobody deserves to be around a lot of stress and a lot of toxicity. um, I know from experience. So, and I have walked away from situations, whether it was relationships or a work environment, bad work environment, anything of that nature. I have had to, start my own business, do things that I know on the side that would help me in other ways, that would help me, my self esteem, help me financially, help me emotionally. But it was things that they were things that I prayed about first, but I knew, having more than one, stream of income, for example, can help you. That way you won't feel like you're depending on the other person or depending on other people or depending on that income. Those things can be negative things that can lead to any type of toxic situation. So any type of toxic situation or any type of toxic environment with people, or even when you're having to work by yourself but you're stressed, That's a toxic situation, toxic situation that can affect your physical health and your mental health and and sometimes even your spiritual health in a lot of ways. So those are the three things I wanted to kind of briefly go over that with you. And first thing I mentioned was speaking life over yourself. Proverbs 18 and 21, that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So you got to remember to speak positively and think positively, changing your way of thinking. The second thing I said was to surround yourself with positive people, and people who are God minded, not just like minded people, but God minded, but who can still be um, on this earth different from you. Humanly different from you, physically different from you, but still like minded on a spiritual realm, and who know more than you. you know so they can be your mentor if you want, but it doesn't have to be, they don't have to be your mentor, but just someone that you can even emulate just through YouTube, um, or friends that you already know, or family members that you already know or look up to, or even, like I said, YouTube, or even strangers on YouTube that you've never met before in person. Because nowadays, nobody's really, not very many people are really meeting in person as much anyway. More is more virtual, unfortunately. So, the third thing I mentioned was to separate yourself if possible. Not saying um, to be what do you call, just socially distant from everyone. Not saying that at all. Not, but you tend to be an introvert if you are. I know I am, but you can still be an introvert and be around people who, as I mentioned, number two, who are God minded. And the third thing that I mentioned when I say this about separating yourself is basically just separating yourself from toxic situations and toxic people. Toxic people. I don't know why I keep saying toxic people, tongue tied today. But anyway, that's all I had to say. So, you guys, I hope and pray that you all have a wonderful day. Just continue to be yourself, but be a better form of yourself. And I'm going to end it with speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. Love y'all. Peace. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have a new t-shirt brand. So number four, I'm gonna have to add this to my number four list, is don't be so busy helping other people that you forget to allow them to help you as well. So I do have a new t-shirt brand out that I think I mentioned before. One other time, I think I mentioned it on Facebook. I have mentioned it on Facebook, but not necessarily just on YouTube. But I will share it in another video coming up. Again, the new t-shirt brand that is called Divinely Tailored Apparel. Yeah, so it's brand new. Just started, opened it up November the 3rd, and I just wanted to let you guys know about it. It's involving message tees and long sleeves and hoodies and also masks. And one of them is living my blessed life, is what I'm wearing right now. It's probably backward, but I wanted to let you guys know what Divinely Tailored Apparel is all about. It's about inspiring people, especially young Black women, but it's allowing you to speak life over yourself. And those message tees are all biblically inspired. So feel free to go to my Teespring page. I'm going to have it linked down in the description below. And also feel free to like, share, and subscribe to this video. I forgot to mention that as well. So just like, share, and subscribe, because there may be someone that needs inspiration. And this is a good way to do it, is through this video and also through my t-shirts. So love you guys. Be blessed, be whole, and be healthy, and be healed. Peace.